What is up? Hope you're having a fantastic, amazing, terrific, any kind of good day. Hopefully you're having one, because today, even though I don't seem real pissed and I'm not super mad, today was not a very good day. Started off terrible. I had a bloody nose for all of about 5 minutes this morning after waking up. That wasn't very fun. And then right in the morning, one of our cats vomited on the floor in my bathroom, and I couldn't clean it up because I didn't have enough time, so I had to go do all the stuff I do in the bathroom with the smell of cat vomit there. And even through that, I stayed positive. But then I rode my bike to school like I always do, because it's the easiest way to get there. It gets me some exercise. It's all good. So I rode my bike to school. Okay, so I think it's just gonna be another ordinary day. I just go out to lunch. Go out to lunch with a friend. He gives us a ride. Went out with some different people. It was okay. Went out to lunch, bought some McDonald's and some Sam's Club pizza. Started out okay. Did most of my working class. Nothing to complain about too much. But then when I walk out of school, I'm thinking, oh, it's just another ordinary day. But when I get to the bike rack, I bet you know what's happened. Someone stole my fucking bike. Okay. These motherfuckers brought some wire cutters and they just chopped that shit straight off, not giving a single fuck. So now I don't have a bike, so I don't really like asking people for things, especially for rides and stuff. So I'll probably end up walking to school because I don't want a longboard. That I just don't feel like it. It's been rainy out and there's just all kinds of things. I just don't feel like longboarding either. So I'm probably gonna end up having to walk to school, so it's just real unfortunate. I don't even understand why they stole my bike. It's not even that good of a bike. The rim's like always bent, just not in the best condition either. The chain's loose, that needs to be tightened. The handlebars always move. It's just real annoying, but it is what it is. I mean, I would be a lot more mad if they stole something more valuable to me, like the bike. That was a way of transportation, but it wasn't my only way of transportation. It's not like I got carjacked. Now if I got carjacked, I'd be fucking furious. But I didn't. I got bike jacked, and I don't even understand why people steal bikes anymore. Like, how are you really gonna be riding a bike around? Like, I don't understand. But it's not the biggest deal. Like, it seems though that anytime anything majorly good happens in my life, like the fact that I'm getting a new iPhone, some bad thing just has to happen to even it out. Boom, boom, no. But it always like that. I don't know if it's like that in your life, but it seems like that's always how it's like for me. Something good happens, something bad has to happen too. Something really good happens, something really bad has to happen. So I had a terrible day. Managed to stay positive through all that. But what made me snap is my little brother, trying to tell me what I can and can't do. He got mad because I threw the cat a few feet onto the stairs. Nothing unreasonable with the cat. They land on 4 feet. She was just fine. But he thought he could tell me what I can and can't do, which he absolutely cannot. And I had the thing that really pissed me off is the fact that I went up there a minute before that happened. Told him, I'm in a bad mood, don't fuck with me. And then he had to go do that shit. So I punched him pretty hard in his arm twice and I slapped his dumbass. That shut him up real quick. He wasn't crying or anything. He's not as much as a baby as he used to be, but he's still a little bitch. But that's done. Now I'm here. Just watched the new episode of Mr. Robot. That was trippy. I cannot wait for the next one. Dude, Mr. Robot was lying to Elliot the whole time. Dude, that's crazy. Oh my gosh. I am so ready for next Wednesday. Absolutely ready. And then after this, I'm going to edit it. I'm going to watch some more videos on sound woofers because it looks like I'm probably going to be getting a truck for my first car. I mean, I honestly don't care. It's just a vehicle. Vehicle's vehicle. If it's got automatic windows and locks and it's not an absolute piece of garbage, I'm down. I don't care. Because the thing that I care about most nowadays is music and how good the quality of music is. And, well, no stock one's going to be good enough for me, so I'm going to have to be adding it in there anyways. So that's why I just don't want to have to lock my stuff manually. That's really all I don't want. I'll probably lift it. If I do get that one, I'll probably definitely get it painted because it's like some reddish maroon color. Not really a very good color. So would have to paint that, tint the windows, get new rims, just all those kind of things. But the first thing will be the sound systems. That's mandatory. That's absolutely mandatory. Sound system is what's most important. I listen to so much music. My subconscious listens to the most music, probably though, because I'm just listening to music in class. I forget I'm listening to it 5 minutes later. Be like, oh yeah, I'm listening to music, cool. And then I sleep with it on every night, and it's gotten to a point to where it feels weird for me not to sleep with music. It's just got part of my life and how much I do, and I find new music like every day or two. I was listening to some trap anthem. If you never heard that, it's on SoundCloud. But it really sucks because a while back I wanted to get that song on Apple Music, but Apple Music doesn't have that song, so it really bummed me out. But luckily I found that SoundCloud has it just popped up in a random playlist. So I was like, okay, I'm down, let's listen. And then I almost got my phone taken in class till the end of the day because I wanted to add it to my playlist. That's how much I like that song. It's a pretty good. Well, it's not like my favorite song, but it's still a real good song. So I wanted to add it to a playlist. So I did, and then usually her policy is, first time you can come back after the end of the day and get it, and then second time she hands it into the office. But what I did is I negotiated my way out of it, and I was like, okay. She wanted me to put it in her desk drawer. I was like, nah. She was like, but it's when it gets stolen. So I put it on the windowsill, and I put like a little pencil holder or like a little bowl that held supplies on top of it. I was like, there, it's not going to get stolen. I was watching it. I was making sure she didn't pick it up and put it in her drawer. And then when class ended, I grabbed it and I booked it out. I was like the second person out of the classroom. I was like, okay, I'm not getting my phone left here. I'm not leaving it here. Because if it was like a week from now or 2 weeks from now, oh my God, there would be no way, absolutely no fucking way I would leave my phone in there. Not a single chance. Now, I don't know what's going on with my screen. It's moving real slow, and I know you see that. I don't even understand what's going on anymore. But we're just going to keep talking. But I've really changed my life perspective around. I used to be all negative. I used to do everything negatively. I used to be an asshole. Now I'm trying to work on that. Now, hopefully, after this weekend, I can find out if anyone I've been keeping my eye on hasn't gone to homecoming. And I know I probably have no balls by not just going and asking them to homecoming, but I don't want to do that. That's not like the kind of person I am. I'm not the kind of person to make a sign, be like, you want to go to homecoming with me? That's what everyone does, and I'm just not that type of person. I want to be in like a relationship and just bring it up casually, like, yeah, that sounds fun, let's go, and we're down. That's what I want. I don't want to, like, if it's a person that I really have feelings for, and I know they have feelings for me, we're not, like, dating or anything, then, of course, yeah, I'll ask them out, and I'll make, like, a sign or whatever the fuck people do, but I don't even the people I'm keeping an eye on, I don't even have a class with, like, but I'm keeping an eye on them. As long as they don't deny me when I slide on in them DMs, I think I'm good, because one of the things that I always used to do, like in 7th grade or whatever, is I would get talking to them, but I would never meet them in person. And then if I had a class with them, I'd never talk to them in person. And that was where I went wrong the most, because you can't sustain that kind of thing through text. Like, I had a 7th grade relationship which was basically completely through text. It was ridiculous. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But now I've matured. I realize that's not what I want. Like, my standards used to be so unbelievably high, I would probably never get a girlfriend. But I've actually evened them out. And I've really realized it's more about personality. Like, yeah, and the booty. That's great. But personality also has to be good. Like, face, decent. Booty, good. Personality, great. I don't really care if they have any boobs, though. Boobs have never been a thing for me. It's the booty. The booty's fantastic, but like boobs, I don't even understand them. Like it'd be very weird if women didn't have them, but I just don't care about them. Like honestly, they're not that good. But I suppose people could say the same thing about the booty. But really, it's not even in the moment. Like I don't judge her off of like how nice her booty is. No, I judge what means probably the most. Booty's probably third. Face is definitely second because I'm not the shallow kind of person who's gonna be looking at her chest the whole time. I'm gonna be looking at her face while I'm talking to her, in her eyes. So if I'm gonna have to look at her face all the time, I want to make sure it doesn't make me throw up. Well, that's an exaggeration. No one's face makes me throw up. At least like normal people, not with like diseases or something. But yeah, I mean, it could. I assume it's probably a little bit shallow to say stuff like that, but that's just who I am. I'm just being honest. And I'm getting hit with a headache right now, so if I start talking a little bit slower, start not keeping up with my thoughts, that's the reason. I got a headache and it's hurting bad. It's my temples, ooh, bad. But one of the girls I'm keeping an eye on, she is probably one of the hotter girls in school, and it's because like that. I hate it because those are all usually the girls that I'm attracted to, not because they're hot or whatever. But because like I don't even know what it is. Like, I hate it though, because usually in my school they turn out to be snobby bitches who are spoiled and their parents treat them way too well. Like I can't even tell you how many different girls in the school are such bitches and they're hoes. I don't even think they realize how holy they are, but they definitely are. And I hate it because, God, like I wish people would be more humble. Like realize how much of a good position they're in. Like I'm not constantly like, oh, I'm so fortunate. I'm just not like that all the time. But there are times where I'm just sitting in my bed reflecting on my life, and I realize that I'm more fortunate than some people. And then I pray and I thank God for it. And I'm like, well, I'm not like a religious person. I just rather believe in God than believe in your fucking life is pointless and when you die you're dead. Ooh, no. I was hard scoping that just because I've never seen that before and I wanted to see if I could get a kill. That sucks though. It's okay. Quick scope game is strong when boom. What the fudge? You must have the marshals. I really hate how they add guns into like supply drops and then they make those chances really low just so they can rack up more money. It's a real scumbag thing to do. I hate them for that. Because now I'll probably never get the DBSR in this game ever, or the RSA ever in this game, because I don't grind it every day. I don't play it enough to have tons of supply drops. So I'm screwed. I'm not going to get it. I mean, look at me. I'm 2-9. I'm not even doing very good right now. My neck hurts and all this stuff, but I'm not going to complain about that. You don't want to hear that. Now, I talk more about my bike being stolen, but there's really not more to talk about it. Like, honestly, I still have ways to get around. It's not that big of a deal. Like, I'd like it back. Like, I don't understand why people wanted my bike. I mean, go look at the other bike rack. There's some $1,000 bikes there. I guarantee it. Because there's a bunch of the people in Alaska that ride their mountain bikes in school that are, like, made for, like, actual downhill mountain biking. Those things cost a lot. Got, like, disc brakes and all that shit and all that kind of stuff. My bike didn't even have brakes. Like, honestly, it wasn't that good of a bike. What would really piss me off, though, more than them stealing it, using it, would be them stealing it and then leaving it in a ditch just with, like, ripped tires and stripped and shit. That would just piss me the living fuck off, because why? Why would you steal something that's not yours and not even take advantage of that thing you have? Because it's like you buying a bike, you getting a brand new free bike that's high quality, and then your dumbass is just like, okay, cool, let's just make this into a piece of garbage, wasted scrap. I don't understand that kind of mindset. Like, if I'm gonna steal something, I'm gonna at least use it. I'm like a fucking thief or anything, but like I'm saying, if I'm gonna steal something, I'm gonna use it. I'm not gonna steal it just to say I stole it. That's dumb. Dude, if, like, I obviously I want it back, but the thing that would piss me off the most is if, like, they stole it and they did that thing where they just got rid of it and just threw it in the ditch with, like, pop tires and shit. That would piss me off. But what else would piss me off is if they tried selling it too. Like, what faggots do that shit? It's not even cool. I don't think they'll sell it though, because if they wanted to sell a bike for profit, they definitely did not pick a very good bike to be selling. I got that bike for like $100, and yes, while it was probably like $400 retail when it was new, I bought it a year old. It's not even close to worth very much. So if they try selling that, they're absolutely retarded. It's not even that good of a bike. But I mean, I would say I've invested a lot of money into it, but it wasn't me, it was my parents, because I don't have a job, I don't have anything like that. I wish I did, but I don't, so I'm still reliant on them for money. I mean, I applied for jobs last summer, didn't get any of them, so that's where I stand right now. I'm fucking jobless. Not the biggest deal. I'm definitely gonna end up getting a job when I can, though. Whew, boy, I'm not doing too well this game. Look at us, we're getting destroyed. I'm 3-22. Just ignore that. I'm off my game today. Today's just been a bad day, but it's okay. I mean, at least the commentary's not too lacking. I don't think. Like, I'm actually talking, so that's good. I'm not just sitting here all quiet and just focusing on the game. At least I'm focused on the commentary and actually getting something to entertain you, because that's really what it is. I said it last year. I say it like every video, but that's really YouTube is. It's like entertainment. Like, you have to treat it like you are like a fucky dicky balls. Okay, you have to treat it like you are a star or whatever. You have to think, what can I do to entertain these people? It's like a comedian, more like it. You have to be like, what will entertain these people? Because if you have to do something that'll entertain, or else no one's gonna watch your video. Why would someone want to watch a boring video? The only time I've ever watched a boring video was when an ad related to something that would affect me, like math. But now there's just answers in Slater.com, so don't even need that. I'm sorry this gameplay was so bad. But I just don't have time to film another one for you, so I'm so sorry about that. I did terrible. I went 3-26. That's probably the worst gameplay I've had in a very, very long time. So I'm very sorry that happened. I'm just not having the best day, but I'm keeping it positive as much as I can on here. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, at least the commentary part. I mean, the gameplay was very lacking. I wouldn't be surprised if you had actually laughed at some of those shots I missed. But hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay and commentary, most likely. And I will see you tomorrow.